Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, children! Welcome to Kardec Radio for Kids and to the Spirit Society of Virginia Children's Program. I am Miss Daisy, and we are here today to learn more with our Master Jesus. Do you know we have now started a new series? We are studying Jesus' parables. Do you know what a parable is? Is when we tell a story that has a deep meaning to it. Yes, we tell a story to show a lesson, to have at the end of the story something to share, a lesson for those who are listening. And Jesus brought to us many of those stories. And tonight we are here to study the parable of the talents. And I see Virginia here. Thanks for joining us, Virginia, and many other friends. Feel free to say hi. So, do you know what a talent is? Great question, right? Yes, that's why we're here. We're gonna learn with Jesus what are talents and how we can put them to good use. And I see Easy here and Gabe. Welcome, friends. We feel like in a true classroom. So, before we get started, we need to invite Master Jesus to come, and we have our initial prayer. If you're joining us for the first time, this is a time we ask you to stop what you're doing just for a few minutes. It's really quick, but very important that we connect with our Master Jesus together. And if you can close your eyes. This way, you're not distracted by things that are happening around you. And this allows us to connect even more with Jesus. So, shall we practice it together, friends? Let's do it. So we close our eyes and we say, thank you so much, Master Jesus, for another lesson. Tonight we are here to learn with you about talents, how we can put into practice these beautiful gifts from God that you allow us to have. Dear Master Jesus, let us open our hearts and our minds to feel these teachings and put them in practice every day. We also pray for all the children around the world that not yet know about these teachings or don't have access yet to Kardec Radio. We pray that whenever they feel your embrace, and we know that one day we'll be all studying together in your classroom. And we ask, dear Master Jesus, for your permission to start this class of tonight. And so be it. Okay, friends. So let us now welcome our Master Jesus. He's here with us, and you already know he doesn't come alone. He brings friends, our children. They are here too. And Master Jesus welcome all of us. He says, hi, kids, and welcome. And thank you so much for joining us. And the children are so happy. They say, thank you for having us, Master Jesus. But, Master, we hear that you told many inspiring stories. Can you tell us about the story of the talents that were given away? Do you know about this story, friends? Have you heard about the story of the talents? Okay, so Master Jesus is here and he says, absolutely, I can tell you all about it. So let us continue, friends, in this journey with Master Jesus. and the children. So Master Jesus can tell us what are the story of the talents. And he says, well, I told the story to teach everyone about the importance of multiplying our talents by using them to always help others. Wow, thank you so much, Master Jesus. So, let us recap, friends. Talents. What are talents? Those are gifts that we receive from God, something that it is unique of all of us, that we can do it really, really well. Not meaning that we're better than others, because we know we are all the same, right? We're all children of God, but each one of us, we have a different talent, a different gift. And that what makes us so special, because then we can share that with others. We can multiply. So we don't keep that only for ourselves, right? We share that with others. So, before we keep talking more about the talents, let us see what the children have to say. Because the children, they thought about people who had very special talents. Can you, friends, think about anyone you know that have this very special gifts? All of us, we have them. But do you know anyone? So let us see who is this first one right here. That is Allan Kardec. So we're here at Kardec Radio. Do you know who Allan Kardec is? Well, Allan Kardec, he was born in France in 1804. And Allan Kardec is what we call his pen name. He used to sign, once he became a spiritist, he signed the name Allan Kardec. But his actual name was Professor Rival. Yes, Allan Kardec was a teacher, a professor. He studied for many, many years. And then one day, he heard people talking that we could talk to spirits. The spirits were tapping on tables, and he, as an educator, as a scientist, someone who really wants to study, he loved to study. So he decided to investigate, to get to know more. And then he started studying Spiritism in a very, very scientific way. And through him, friends, we have several books. Have you seen those books? The Medium's book, the Heaven and Hell book. We have the Spiritist book. We have many books because he was able to bring us Spiritism. He studied, he compiled the information, and thanks to Kardec, we're all here at Kardec Radio. Wow, that is such a talent, right? So, Kardec had a talent of being able to study, to pass that information to others, to compile these books. He was a great educator. So, can you imagine if he kept that only for himself, that he didn't share that, if he didn't wrote and publishes these books? Well, we definitely wouldn't be here today. So, we see the importance of multiplying our talents. But there's someone else that comes to mind when we talk about talents. Let us see what our friend here have for us. Wow, this is another example. Chico Xavier. Yes, our great Chico. Have you heard about Chico? Oh, I'm sure you probably have, and your parents might talk, and you might see them reading books about Chico. Yes, so Chico Xavier was born in Brazil many years later after Kardec in 1910. Yes, 1910, more than 100 years ago. And he had a very special talent because Chico is someone who could really hear the spirits. He could see. He was what we call a medium. All of us are medium because all of us we can feel the spirit's influence around us, but some more than others. And Chico had this special talent that he could really, really hear the message. The spirits could write through him, he could see them, and he brought much consolation. He was able to bring letters to mothers who are suffering because they are missing their children. He was able to write beautiful stories because we want to know more, right? What happens in the spirit realm? So, Chico was able to share with us, and through him, we have many, many books that he brought to us. So, can you imagine, friends, if Chico hasn't multiplied his talents, he hadn't put in good use, we wouldn't have the much knowledge that we have today about the spiritual realm. So, Chico's work complements Kardec. Wow, that is great, right? So, well, let us continue studying about the talents. And Jesus now is gonna tell us the story. He says Allan Kardec and Chico Xavier really used their talents to help others. Let me tell you a story about multiplying our talents. So, you already know, friends. Let us now watch a very short video and then we come back, we're gonna start to put it in practice and talk more about our talents, okay?
Hi, children! Good thing you came along. I read a story from the Bible a while back, and I thought I'd tell you that one today.
That sounds exciting, Holy. But we have one condition.
What is it?
At the end of the story, you have to sing along with us. Won't that be fun?
All right, I will. And you have to answer my question. Now, listen carefully. This story is about using our talents well. Jesus spoke about the kingdom of heaven in several stories. Once, a long time ago, a rich man going on a long journey divided his money between his servants to do with it as they saw fit. To the first one, he gave 5 gold coins. He gave 2 coins to the second servant and 1 gold coin to the third. The first 2 servants did business with their gold coins. They were able to double what they had. But the third servant buried his 1 gold coin safely in the ground. Their master came back from his journey. He called out to the 3 servants. The first servant was very happy. He said to his master,
Master, I have earned 5 more gold coins for you.
The second servant said,
I have earned you 2 more.
The rich man said,
Well done. Both of you have been loyal to me. I will reward you with greater things.
But the third servant said,
Master, I was scared that I would lose your money, so I buried it safely in the ground.
His master was very angry and told the servant to leave the house. At the end of the story, Jesus said,
God gives each of us different gifts or talents. He wants us to use them well and not bury them if we want to serve Him and enter His kingdom.
So, did you like the story?
Oh, yes. And one day, I hope to get lots of gold coins too.
The gold coins are just symbolic. You must use whatever talents you have. Now, my question. How many servants did the merchant have?
I think I know. 1, 2, no wait, 3, I know.
Yes, dear, calm down. You are right.
Great. Now, Holy, sing with us.
Let's recap the video, friends, together because we just saw this story. So we heard that this man had 3 servants, right? Yes. And what did he do with these 3 servants? He distributed them coins. To one, he gave 5 coins, to another 3, and to another 1 coin. And that is to show to us, friends, that each one are giving a different talent. We all receive different talents. And we cannot compare our talents to other because each one of us is unique. But what happened? The one that received 5 coins, multiply it, and he received many more. The one that received 3 also was able to multiply. But the one that received 1 coin, well, he buried it in the ground. He hid it in a way, and he didn't really use it. Hmm. So the coins here is just to show us that each one of us receive a different talent. And then Jesus comes at the end and reminds us that in order for us to progress, in order for us to help him, what we need to do, we cannot bury our talents, right? We need to multiply it and we need to use it to really help others. So, now, friends, we're gonna put in practice. You already know. Now it's time for us to do our activity together. So, if you have at home, get a piece of paper and we gonna do an activity. First, we're gonna be able to do an affirmation and then I'm gonna ask you, I'm going to show you a picture. We're going to practice identifying talents. And then I want all of us to think about the talents that we have. So let us start by our affirmation. Let's say we, our talents are a gift from God. And we use our talents to help others by, so let us think about this affirmation and look at this picture. Well, if you look at this picture, what do you think is the talent that this little girl have? Oh, I see Leticia here. Hello, Leticia, and welcome, friends. So, if we're putting our talents to good use, what do you think is her talent? Well, she's cooking, right? She's baking. Looks like she's baking with her mom. So, how can she use her talent to help others? Well, she can bake cookies and deliver them to friends, to grandparents, and really do this with love, right? So that is a way, if we are good cooks, if we know how to bake, we can make someone something special for someone else, right? So if we're completing the sentence here, we can say, we use our talents to help others by baking with love for family and friends. So, now, how about you, friends? What is your talent? We all have many, many talents. So, I want you to select one talent and draw or write whatever is easier for you. How you can use this talent to help others. Hmm, I want to see later on the beautiful drawings you're making. And I also did the same exercise. I also asked myself, what is a talent that maybe I can share with others? So I want you guys to do the same. Let us put this in practice together. So I will show you as you are drawing and writing, I will show you the drawing that I did. So I really love working with others, teaching them, talking to them. So I drew myself teaching, yes, in a virtual class because now we are all virtual, right? So this is a talent that we can have. We can use our talent to teach others, and it can be to teach them about Spiritism. You can use our talent to teach them about math, about science. Hmm, What other talents you can think of? Oh, great. I see other friends here. Hello, friends. It's great to see you, right? Julia, Estelle, and Scott. So, our talent maybe is to play an instrument. We can play an instrument to make others smile. If we write well, we can write a letter and we can write a nice note for others. Maybe we know how to draw very well, so we can use that talent not only to keep it for ourselves, but we can make beautiful drawings and we can share with other children so they are also happy when they see our drawings. So many talents, friends, and the important thing is for us to remember to put it in practice. So, as you continue doing your drawings, let us recap our heart work for this week. So, we want to continue thinking about our talents. So, each day of the week, you and your parents are invited to complete the sentence. My talents are gifts from God. I use my talents to help others by. How can you use your talents to help others? We gave some ideas for you here if you need some. You can help others and taking care of your pet at home, helping your parents to take care of your pet. If you sing, you can sing a song in the morning to bring joy to your family. Well, you can call a friend and say that you've been thinking about them. What you can do, if you are good in taking pictures, you can take a picture of yourself and send to others. Oh, yes, and we have the friends sharing here. You can make comics for people to be kind. That is great, Scott, Judy, and Stella. We can definitely do that, right? So many ideas. So, let us continue practicing, friends, every day of the week. Think about a unique talent that you have and how you can put it in practice and then do it. Yes, do it. Put it in practice, and I'm sure you're going to make someone smile. And then you already know. Share this with us. Write to us at info@ssvirginia.org. We would love to hear about the talents, how you're sharing them. Ask your parents to take a picture, send it to us. And this, friends, bring us to the end of our class. So we invite Master Jesus again so we can thank him for this last lesson. So I know you're still drawing and writing, but let us just for a few minutes do our final prayer together, and you can then finalize your drawings later. Shall we? So we invite you to close your eyes and let us thank Master Jesus for bringing us the parable of the talents tonight to really remind us the importance that we multiply the gifts that we receive from God. We're so thankful for the many who came before us, like Kardec, like Chico Xavier, and many others who were able to multiply their talents and help so many. We ask, dear Master, that we can also put this in practice. We can multiply our talents and we can help others. Let us practice this every day of the week. And we also pray, dear Father, for all the children around the world that they can also receive your blessings today and always. And so be it. Thank you, friends, for joining our class tonight. We hope that you can continue putting your talents in practice. And remember, join us next week because we're going to continue learning with Jesus and we're going to have another beautiful parable so that we can learn together. Receive a big, big hug from all of us, and we can't wait to see you next time. Bye, friends.